The city of Denver spent $150 million over the last year to tackle homelessness, and there are more unhoused people in Denver this year than the year before. Good evening. Glad you're with us for Denver 7 News at 10 tonight. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Numbers show there are fewer people sleeping on the streets in the city of Denver, but there are more people who are unhoused.
Mayor Mike Johnston touts the new point-in-time count report as a success. Advocates say, though, it's not even close.
Denver 7's Claire Lavazorio digs into the numbers and shares why.
We no longer have the encampments downtown, but that does not mean that there are less homeless.
Results from the just-released annual point-in-time count show the number of people experiencing homelessness across the Denver metro area actually hit a record high, 9,977 people, with the most 6,500 in Denver, up from 5,800 last year.
I just see the problem getting significantly worse, and the mayor is trying to paint this as though homelessness is improving in Denver.
The survey reveals the city has made certain improvements. An 83% drop in families living on the streets, a 23% dip in people living in tents and cars, and the total number of people living outside falling 11%. Mayor Mike Johnston celebrating the results, saying we have always believed that homelessness is a solvable problem, and now we have the data to prove it.
It's a lot of optics. I don't think that that's considered a success when we still have people on the street.
The count leaves out the nearly 43,000 people who arrived in Denver from across the border, among other individuals.
People that are couch surfing, that are living with a neighbor or a friend or a family member.
And I do think that the mayor's office should be really proud of the number of people that they have brought inside, because those people are better off today than they were 6 or 7 months ago.
Kathy Alderman with Colorado Coalition for the Homeless says while there has been progress, it's not enough.
I truly do believe that initiative has saved lives, but we can't stop there.
The part of the report that stands out to her the most, the number of families experiencing homelessness jumped by over 1,000, from 2,101 in 2023 to 3,136 in 2024.
But the impact on children of an experience of homelessness is really difficult. The kids will carry that trauma with them throughout their life.
She says it all comes down to affordable housing and creating enough space at the right price to prevent homelessness.
Got to have housing for them to get into, or these shelter systems, whatever they may be, bottleneck, right? And then we just don't see movement out of homelessness. We just see it being managed.
In Denver, Claire Lavazorio, Denver 7.
And California leads the nation for those experiencing homelessness. California has more than 181,000 people.
According to U.S. World and News Report, that's 30% of the nation's homeless population.
Now, taking a closer look at the response, Governor Gavin Newsom taking a very similar approach that we've seen here in Denver.
Last week, he took to the streets of Los Angeles to help clean up encampments, demanding results after putting $24 billion towards the crisis. Newsom recently signed an executive order telling state agencies to urgently address encampments across the state. He also instructs agencies to support and assist those living in the encampments.
I'm here on behalf of 40 million Californians that are fed up. I'm here because I'm one of them. I want to see results. I don't want to read about them. I don't want to see the data. I want to see it by believing it.
So his order came on the heels of a recent Supreme Court decision that gave cities and states the power to ban encampments. Now, Newsom is facing backlash from the National Association to End Homelessness. They say forced encampment evictions are ineffective and not a solution.